to eat, and today I'm going to eat eggs benedict. Muffins! First, to make the muffins, we have to make a starter. Here we already have 3/4 cups of flour. We're going to add and whisk in 1/2 teaspoon of yeast. I'm going to add 1/2 of warm water and whisk it. There. The starter should sit for 1 hour and then we're going to make the dough. Okay, our starter has sat for an hour. Now we're going to make our dough. In the bowl, we have 1 cup of warm milk. We are going to add 1 teaspoon of yeast, tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of salt. Now we're going to whisk it until fully incorporated. Now we're going to add our starter. There. As you're whisking, you're adding air, and air helps the yeast. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 3¼ cups of flour. Using the rubber spatula, I'm going to mix this well. With any dough, you don't want to overwork it, or else you get a chewy bread. And in this case, we do. What we're doing now is we're going to knead the dough for a few minutes so we can make sure it's well mixed. After kneading it, it should be a smooth dough. Place it in a bowl and cover it for an hour and a half. Anything good is worth waiting for, and English muffins take time. Now we're going to make hollandaise. We're going to start by separating 6 egg yolks. Now put it in my hand. Okay, then we're going to cut 2 cheeks of lemon. Now let's squeeze those cheeks. Couple pinches of salt. This is a dangerous kitchen tool. If you don't know how to use it, don't use it. Here we have a 1/2 pound of hot melted butter. Pour in the egg yolk mixture with the blender on slow. Now we have a muffin dough. It has double in size and it's ready to roll out. Roll out! Spread a little bit of flour on your... Now scrape the dough onto your dough stone. Roll it out about 3/4 of an inch thick. This is not the time to overwork it. Now we're going to roll it out as few passes as possible. You're going to take a 3½ inch cutter and cut as many muffins as possible. We're going to let the muffins rest on a floured surface until we're going to cook them. People think it's hard, especially poaching an egg, or at least poaching it correctly. So let me show you how to poach an egg. Quickly, easy, and correctly. For starters, you need to make sure there's plenty of water. In this pot, I have about 4 inches of water. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of clear vinegar. I'm going to bring it on medium heat and bring it to a slow simmer. I like to crack my egg in a separate cup because it's easier for me. The water should be simmering but not moving very much. Use a slotted scoop to carefully scoop them out. I like to use Canadian bacon. You can use ham, or if you're stupid, vegetables. Okay. Going to take our Canadian bacon and sear it off on both sides. Now the muffins have risen a little bit more and are ready for the pan. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of semolina flour on both sides. Once golden brown, flip them to the other side. Now we're going to cook them at 350 for 10 minutes. Now it's time to assemble. First, I'm going to cut the English muffin. English muffin first. Next is Canadian bacon. Carefully place the poached egg on. Next, we're going to put hollandaise. A little bit of salt. Garnish with paprika and scallions. That was straight busted. That was eggs benedict. And next time I'm gonna make pot pie.